Hey y'all, this is your girl Sharice, and I'm back with another video. Yes, y'all, I'm coming at you guys with another video. This video is in concerns of Dwayne Wade. I'm a little bundled up. Sorry about that. I'm cold. Yes, I am cold. Sorry about that. But yeah, I come with you in a video of the concerns of Dwayne Wade, and his son, now identifying with being feminine instead of masculine. And I'm really coming to you not just to talk about the boys' sake, because stuff like that do happen. Kids do question their identity, question sexuality and different things like that. I don't know if this is a phase that he's going through or this is a permanent thing that he's going through. But one thing I do like, and I like what Dwayne Wade is doing, and he's supporting his son through it all. And I think that's very, 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 very courageous of him, due to him being in such a male-dominated field, which is basketball, and him supporting his son no matter what. I'm not surprised though, because of the whole in vitro thing that him and Gabrielle doing. Now that surprised and shocked me. And I mean, it wasn't in a bad and shocking way. I just thought that maybe he wouldn't go that route, because he's in a basketball role. He's in a male dominated industry. And so just to be there and support him, he's a different kind of breed. Dwayne Wade is a different kind of breed. And I actually like him for that. Supporting your wife through that. Those are the kind of things that we need. And I actually think those are the kind of things we need more often in the African American community, because a lot of us deal with sexuality issues, deal with mental issues, and in our community is shunned upon. And I have to be honest with you, things like that is shunned upon. People really don't embrace a person who's going through, an identity crisis, or who's going through mental illness. It's always like, oh, you weird, but you supposed to be this or you supposed to be that. And I think it's really, be honest with you, it's not our place to judge. I used to be a judger too. I used to judge people a lot too, but it was just from my upbringing. It was from where I grew up, the place that I grew up from where I grew up at, the upbringing that I had. If you wasn't a male and a female, and you were claiming to be you're having your homosexuality or whatever, kids will tease you, as well as to me. If you wasn't smaller, they would tease you about you being heavyset or fat or different things like that too. So I guess I developed a judging spirit from that. And it's so unfortunate. But as I was saying, I'm so proud of Dwayne Wade. It's just like, he is so courageous. He is so courageous. And I'm like, that made me want to be a little bit more soft-hearted. I'm not hard or nothing like that. I'm actually very soft-hearted. People get a lot over on me too or whatever. But it just made me just think of things in a different light. Seeing this male, dealing with his son wearing nails, wearing crop tops. And like he said, his wife opened his eyes to it. Gabrielle Union too. When I watched some of her movies, I used to think she was mean. I didn't even think she has a softer side to her. But see, God will take you through stuff, and I have to be honest with you, and change your whole perspective. Where we think it's a bad thing, her little story, if you ever read her story, and it's open and honest, and she's never been denying it, but she's tried to do in vitro over and over and over and over again, to the point where she was harming her body doing in vitro so much. And he was like, you know what? I'd rather for us to have somebody and get you this, have somebody carry our baby, which is a surrogate mother. I wish I would rather have somebody carry our baby than have you go through this and harming your body and hurting your body, and you being sick and you being moody. That's some real love there, y'all. That's some real love there. And that unit, they're very popular. They're celebrities, but they have a heart. You don't find that often with celebrities. And I have to be honest with you. You really don't find that often. I think maybe that's why I really wanted to, because everybody want to be famous, but they kind of shy you away from that when you deal with people who don't have a heart, who don't have a mind, who don't have, I was looking back there because I was like, oh, did I have my cup? I wanted to fill my cup up with some ice after I make this video, to be honest with you. So, but it's so rare that you find that. Everybody is like, okay, they have this perfect life. Nothing's wrong. All we do is have fun. And that's a false image because people are out here and they are living this real world. And that's what I mean about all this entertainment and all this shouldn't be on the internet. Like, oh, we need to see some reality. Yeah, I'm famous. Yeah, I make money. Yeah, everybody like me. But I go through this. But I go through that. I think more celebrities should be open. Just like Dwayne Wade. Just like Gabrielle Union. Just like their family. It should be more open. And another thing, too, I'm kind of worried about the son. I mean, I actually, since when I watched it, and then it was some other YouTube channels or whatever that covered the story or whatever. And it is more so, it's not a cover channel. I'm not covering the story. It's about my opinion. I don't know nobody's gossip or whatever. But my platform is just more so your open opinion. Like I said, I want you guys to subscribe. I want you guys to comment. I want you guys to give your opinion. I want this to be a platform where you give your honest opinion about something. You don't need to be politically right. You don't need to be politically correct. And whatever your opinion is, if it's the opposite from mine, I'm not going to delete you. I'm not doing all that. I want you to just have a platform where you can basically express your honest opinion. Now, I don't want it to be racially driven. I don't want to be that. If it gets racial or putting down races and, that's a little bit too far for me, to be honest with you. You never know what nobody has gone through. You don't know what I think people's going through. I did mention a comment one time, on here. Now, I will take my opinion from an African-American special. I will do that. I will say how we are different than other races and different things like that. But it's not a platform to, go off on nobody and cuss them out or threaten them or put down, but people do have their opinion. They do have their opinion about different races. So long as you respect that respectfully without calling anybody out their name, then yeah, go ahead, put it on my platform. I'm okay with that, But my jest is that I've seen it with the son. That's what I'm trying to say. I watched old videos. I was watching what I'm trying to say is some YouTube people have discussed it before. And I watched some of the old videos, so I went back and researched it and seen, and I was like, yeah, I kind of see in the videos. You didn't see it now. I didn't see it then, but in the videos, you could see him gravitating toward more of the feminine role of his family. And, sometimes I don't know what's going on with individuals because I'm religious too, and I've been taught that, I'm not saying you definitely going to go to hell, but I'm saying that homosexuality and stuff like that is a sin. It's unnatural. It's not something you've been, and they really figured out that it's not a gene for that. I don't know if it's environment, or, you don't know what it is, but whatever it is, you want to support your kids through it and pray for them and let God be the judge, because God's not judging people. He hung around thieves and killers, maybe even some homosexualities. That's not the first thing we did up, because you don't know. So I think we should support people like that and let God be the judge. So that's where I'm so happy about. That's why I think another reason why I became so more spiritual, because you can't really judge people. Again, I'm going to say, let God be the judge. Don't judge nobody. Because judging people, it only gets you in the red area, and people will judge you like you judge them. So don't do that. Let God deal with it. Support, love, do whatever you can. If you can't make an event, if you feel uncomfortable about going to an event like that, I would say about sexuality, the pride, pride, other little events that they have, like clubs, like have the gay clubs and different things like that. If you don't like something like that, I would suggest don't engage in it, Don't engage in it if that's what you don't. But say it respectfully. Don't be like, oh, I don't fool with them kind of people. Say, I don't feel comfortable with going. But him and actually the boy and Gabrielle Union, actually, they went to, I'm getting a little sick and stuffy. That's why. But anyway, they went to Pride themselves. That's where it all got started, where they went to Pride. And it was in Miami. And she went and she supported him. And like I said, she surprised me too because I thought she was a beat. I thought she, but you never know people. That's why you don't judge people. So she went and she supported him. She's been helping Dwayne Wade, work through it because he's a real manly man. So she's been helping him work through it all, which I think is absolutely amazing. Like, that's right. Help him work through it. So she's been helping him work through it, which is good. And he's been getting along and he's been embracing his son more. And because, I did see a video where it wasn't a bad video or whatever, but it was a video where he was kind of like he could tell his son was going down that path and he answered it one of them, manly approaches, like, get up out of here type of different things. And it's like, oh, dang. But, I'm glad he got a wife. I'm glad they went through those experiences with the baby and everything. She's a cute little baby. I like every picture of her baby on on Facebook, but on Instagram, I like all of the pictures. The baby is so cute. She is so cute. Everything about her little smile, about her little personality. And I tell you right now, it don't take you to have a baby physically out your behind to be a mother. The experience is wonderful, true enough. Excuse me, I'm a little sick. And it's, stuffy and it's hard for you to breathe. But, don't take it for granted, I think it's real nice. And I think Dwayne Wade is absolutely so courageous. I really do. I think he's very courageous. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy for him. I really am. And I'm so happy that he can make a transition like that and, support his baby. And it's so amazing, and I'm so happy that he can work through it because the last thing you want is like your dad or your mom or your family members, anybody, not supporting you. It hurts. It really does. So we'll see how it turns out. But yeah, this video is just about supporting Dwayne Wade and just like I'm so proud of him. So proud of Gabrielle Union. I'm so proud of their unity. I'm so glad that they're working things out with their family. It's amazing, It's so amazing. And I'm so proud of them. I'm absolutely, positively proud of them. I'm rooting for them. I hope that they continue to fight life and fight challenges and grow from them and press together. They had one comment that said we're going to love each other and support each other with pride and dignity. It was some little saying that they had, and I just Dwayne Wade wrote it on one of his Instagram pages. I believe it was Dwayne or Gabrielle Union wrote it, and it's like that's what you're supposed to do. Because me coming from a family that's a little bit divided, it's always nice to see that. Support each other through. The world is cruel enough. The world is so cruel enough. It really is. Well, you guys, love you much. Many blessings. Stay positive and spread love.